So as we come here, we can go to the basic edit again and cover some of the features that we haven't looked at yet. So we have the temperature here, the color, and the tint. You can see that the temperature is the color contrast between blues and the yellows, and the tint is the contrast between the greens and the magentas. So as we remember, blue and green are primary colors, right? And then there's the complementary secondary colors of yellow and magenta. So this is the most common way to change the colors in your image, and you can see here in this particular image that we have a lot of blues in our shadows, right? Especially after we change the color profile to landscape. So if we want to try to fix that, or we don't like the blues, so we can just actually tilt the temperature towards yellow a little bit, and you can see that as we tilt it towards yellow, right, the blue hue that you saw in the shadow, it kind of actually went away now, and that there's maybe even a magenta tint to it a little bit now. So if you obviously turn the colors down, right? Like I like going to extremes. You can see that everything turns completely green in the image. If you go all the way green, you go all the way to magenta, the same deal. You could make some pretty interesting effects, especially if you're editing an image for someone who has a favorite color that's on the unusual side of things. You can definitely create those effects for them. But for this edit here, for the example, let's keep things more reasonable, and maybe we'll drop it down a little bit to the greens here, right? So you can see that I think this is probably a pretty nice color, right? If we go more yellow, right, the sky loses its blueness, which is not desirable. The foreground just looks yellow, which is not really the feeling you get when you're out in the snow and it's cold. So you probably want things on the blue sky side, which gives you the colder feeling, and then you might even want a blue tint to the snow, but you want it to look mostly white. So let's keep it around here. Another thing to keep in mind is as we go through the different ways to edit the colors in your photo, there probably are going to be quite a few different ways to accomplish the same result. So you just need to make sure that you pick the right one that you like to use, and make sure you really understand how to use it deeply so that you can create the effects that you're looking for.